Hello, I'm Alan Smithee Jr., the director of Reflections, which is a little horror film that takes place in the middle of nowhere in Japan. It's a story that, the reason why we made this movie is basically it started out just because me and our executive producer, Natasha, our kids were just bored. So we wanted to create something with them. I normally do just a lot of editing and little kind of odd jobs like that, but I really wanted to step out and make a film. And this seemed like the perfect opportunity. So I started writing a story, this story, Reflections. And it was only supposed to be just a nice short little skit, but I had so much fun with it, and the story just ran away with me until I finally decided that it can't be longer than 20 minutes, and well, in the end it's 31 minutes long. But that's kind of how it came to be, and just there are so many things I wanted to try with horror. And so we got to have a lot of fun with it. Some challenges we had were, the biggest challenge we had was while we were in the middle of pre-production. We had the script done, we had already gone through a read-through, and we were scouting for locations, and then COVID hit. And we were kind of concerned about how were we going to get this done. So what we ended up doing is, it turns out that my wife's parents had a cabin kind of up in the mountains in a perfect location, where we were originally going to film in two locations. The outside and the inside were going to be in two different locations, but with COVID kind of starting to spread through Japan, we were really worried that if it came to our prefecture, then it was going to just ruin everything. We wouldn't be able to make the shoot. But we were lucky enough that this cabin is in the middle of nowhere, exactly where we want it to be, and we didn't have to worry about anyone else coming around, and so we ended up shooting as fast as we could before the pandemic actually reached us. So we were very lucky in that. And the cabin, we were able to dress it up very quickly and nicely, and we were able to just keep it that way, and until we were done shooting, and that was really nice. Instead of having to clean everything up at the end of the day and then reset, and so that was nice. Another obstacle we had, of course, was just getting everyone's schedule to work. This is we didn't spend much money on this film, and we just, a lot of people came and they volunteered to help out, so we had to work around people's schedules, and that was a little hectic, so we tried to shoot as fast as we could. Another issue we had was because we weren't really spending any money on this, we had to build a lot of our own equipment, and which meant that there was a lot of equipment failure on the day, and so we had to think quick, and we had to figure out, well, how are we going to get the shot we want, and how are we going to get it to be able to express it the way that I wanted it expressed. And so we had to work around that. We had to change shots, combine shots, just normal stuff that I'm sure every filmmaker has to deal with on a daily basis on set. And then after that, the editing was pretty smooth, and it's kind of my playhouse is right there in the editing, with the sound design, the color grading, the writing the music for it, and all of that was just a lot of fun to do. And I'm really proud with the way that the film turned out. We shot it so that it would be very grainy, and we get lots of reflections coming in from the lights, not like an anamorphic lens. We just wanted it to just come in and make the image look as dirty as possible without losing the image quality. And I think it really added to the whole feel, the atmosphere of the film. So that, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And what I really hope to get out of this film is I really hope that, first of all, everyone enjoys it. There's no point in making a story like this without wanting people to enjoy it. So I hope you're enjoyed. I hope you feel excited and thrilled, when you see this. And I'm just so happy with all the success that this film is having, and it just makes me want to come back and do something more. I'm writing a lot of. I already have 2 scripts written for some full-length feature films, and possibly have some more short film screenplays written out here in a little bit. But I'm busy, and I'm so happy that Reflections is here for all of you to enjoy. So please enjoy.